Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Kim and I would like to welcome you to the YouTube channel. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm super excited to be playing today. And we are going to be starting off our series with Mordheim, City of the Damned. Mordheim is a turn-based tactical strategy game with some RPG elements into it. We're going to be building a warband, just by the new warband symbol right up here. And a warband is going to consist of a few soldiers, depending on which faction we choose. We're going to give them some weapons, and then we're going to go into the city of Mordheim itself in the search of fat loots. So let's go ahead and click on New Warband. I have a little bit of experience with this game. I have played it for a while, since the early access of it. Probably one of my favorite factions are the Skaven. And I was letting my little rat man do his cry here. You got the Skaven, you've got the mercenaries, basic human dudes, I mean, pretty much all average. The other two I'm not 100% familiar with. We got the Sisters of Sigmar. Ho, indeed. Sisters of Sigmar. And then the last one, if anyone is familiar with the Warhammer universe, we're going to be seeing Chaos. They may look different, but they all sound the same. It's Chaos. It doesn't change whether it be Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40k. Bad stuff's going to happen when these guys are around. Really, I haven't even decided which one I'm going to play yet. I probably should have done that before I started recording. But this video itself is going to be the creation of the warband, having fun, getting everything all built. And then I'm hoping to release a second video, which, if it comes out, it will be hopefully in the description below, maybe not. I'm still new to the whole YouTube thing, so I'll get it online at some point. So this is really just going to be making the warband, having fun with it, and getting used to all of our cool characters. And, who do we want to be? I'm kind of leaning toward the Sisters right now because I have not played them very much. From what I have played of them, they have no ranged weaponry, and they're all about hitting the bad guys with the giant hammer, which sounds pretty cool. I love the Skaven. They're so fast and shooty, and they're just really, really cool. The humans are pretty basic, although the leader is a super badass with his shield. I love how he can just tank on crazy amounts of stuff. And then Chaos, or Cult of the Possessed, I'm really not too familiar with. I know they got these big demon-possessed dudes who never run away, which you'll see over the course of the game. So I think what we're going to play is we're going to play Sisters.
In the name of Most Holy Sigmar, I greet you, sister. Your service and dedication to our order has long been in my mind. As High Matriarch, I must put your conviction and valor to the ultimate test. Hold fast to your faith. Keep Sigmar's glory in your heart. Remember the tenets of your devotion, and I know you will acquit yourself as a matriarch should. Well do you know the calamity that visited judgment upon this city. The hammer of Sigmar descended from the heavens to strike down the wickedness of this place. The rock alone was spared. Our tiny bastion of piety within the decadence of Mordheim. Yet, in maintaining our own purity, did we not forsake our duty to the people around us? Did we not become frustrated and abandon them to their wantonness? In that, we wronged Sigmar, and for that crime our order must be redeemed. The cult of Sigmar has branded us heretics and worse. We must prove to them, prove to the Grand Theogonist himself, that our faith has not been tainted. Only by cleansing the corruption from Mordheim, atoning for our earlier failures, can we be restored. It is a dangerous duty I must entrust to you, to lead a warband of our sisters into the ruins and gather the corrupt Wordstone. If Mordheim is to be purged, then the taint must be locked away where it can work no further harm. There are many who covet the foul stones, both human and inhuman. You must persecute them all with the zeal of Holy Sigmar. You can't allow mercy to temper your purpose. Let nothing cause you to falter in this sacred duty. For it is only through our faith that we can ever emerge from this darkness and walk again in a light of glory and honor.
Alright, so there's a little bit of backstory for you guys. And then we're going to go on to building a warband of the Sisters of Sigmar. Alright, I'll go ahead and go over this real quick. We have the war camp, and the war camp itself is kind of like a hub or a menu area as to where we are going to build our warband and go out on campaign missions. Most of this is locked for a moment, just while we get our warband itself built. First, we're going to take a look over to the veteran system. Now, the veteran system is for players who have previously played the game. I have not actually beaten the game, so some of this is going to be blind, and you're not going to see me just clicking through a bunch of stuff to win really quickly. But as you play the game and knock out enemies, grab high amounts of loot, level up, you get what are called veteran skills, which are going to help you over the course of your next playthrough. And so most of these are contacts, which you get a chance of receiving equipment every day. I apologize for the squeaking. My chair hates me. I'm sorry. But you got your contacts, so you can get items from these guys. You also have other items or abilities here. Renowned lets you not pay as much for new warriors, which is great because probably none of the ladies we see at the beginning of this are going to make it to the end of this series. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to pick up Renowned. Every skill can be upgraded over here, which you see this one will reduce the cost by 20%. Right now we have 10% discount. I'm probably just going to stick with that for right now. One that I always find really important is Negotiator. In Mordheim, there aren't too many lose conditions, honestly. I mean, you can have an entire warband wiped out, and as long as you can start yourself back up again, you're free to continue fighting. But one of the lose conditions of the game is you will be requested to gather X amount of wordstone. And if you do not gather that and send it out to your head person, which I assume is the I totally forgot his name, the Theo Johnny, when he asks for stuff, we have to give it to him. And if we do not give it to him, we lose. So it's very important to have those extra days. Sisters, I really don't know how to build for Sisters. We're going to go ahead and reduce the training cost for skills and abilities, or skills and spells, because that's really important. And then for our last one, I think I'm just going to take an Armorer, and that's going to give us a chance at some free heavy armor every now and then, which will be really cool. Warband Management. Alright, here we are with our warband itself. We have our leader. She comes with us for free. Armina von Halshauser. I'm not sure why I gave that an accent, but we're going to go with it. Anyway, she's our leader. She is a matriarch, and we can click on her and see what awesome abilities she has. She has a bunch of stats over here, going over them very quickly. Strength is how hard you hit. Yeah, it also lets you bypass a little bit of parry, which there are two main defenses in the game, dodging and parrying. Should I hit you with a melee attack, you will have a chance to either dodge or parry that, depending on which selection you made during your own turn. And obviously, you know, it's harder to hit someone if they're faster, or it's easier to hit someone who is dodging if you are faster. But if you're stronger, they're going to have a hard time parrying you, so it's kind of a balance. And typically you will build a character to either be really high strength and just bash through everyone, or be really quick and nimble to smash through those dodges. Toughness is health, agility, how well you dodge. Leadership, there's a morale system, which you'll see in the game. I'll try not to get too deep into it right now. But if you lose a bunch of morale, you guys have a chance of running away and bad stuff happens. Intelligence is mostly for spell casting, stun resistance, which stun is a condition you'll see in the game. Alertness helps with initiative. A really important feature of Mordheim is not that everyone goes at once and then the other team all goes at once. You actually have an initiative value, which you can see down here is a 57. Whoever has the highest initiative will go first, and this is done on a character by character basis. So if I have a bunch of, like, the Skaven are really well known for doing this. The Skaven will have a bunch of really fast guys who will all go one after the other, and then you'll go at the end of the turn. But say it's a little bit more even, like if we were fighting humans, they might have some slower guys and some faster guys, and so it would be like a couple of their guys go, and then one or two of ours go, and it'll kind of alternate back and forth. Initiative is affected a lot by which equipment you have on. So, like, if you have no armor and a pair of daggers, you are most likely going to be going first due to initiative bonuses. Whereas if you are wearing, like, heavy armor, you and, like, a giant hammer, most likely you're not going to be going anytime soon. Weapon skill, how easy is it for you to hit someone? How well can you parry? Ballistic skill, how well can you shoot someone? Accuracy, chance for criticals. Other ones real quick down here. Movement, this is how far you can move with a single point of movement, which if you see up here, you've got your blue, which are considered strategy points. These are typically used for movement, dodging, parrying, climbing, anything that really revolves around movement, you're going to be seeing here. And then you also have the red points, which are offense points. And offense points are used to be offensive, for lack of a better term. This is going to be for smacking someone with a hammer, shooting them with a bow. Changing weapons can actually take a couple points out of both. So these are kind of our hurt people points. They can also be used for spells, abilities, other stuff. You'll see it. Morale and morale impact. This is the morale system I was telling you about. Morale, you combine everyone's morale together, and that forms your morale pool, which typically would be like 40 for a starting warband. And when a person is knocked out of action, they impact your morale by reducing it by a certain amount. So she contributes 18 to the pool, but if she dies, we lose 16 points. Which, if you lose 60% of your morale, you start taking leadership checks to see if you run away, and most likely you're going to run away. Dodge and parry, these are the two mechanics I went over earlier. Parrying, the really good thing about parrying is that if you manage to parry someone, you actually get a free attack back, where dodging is just you get out of the way. Resistances, very, very quickly. Basically, it's your percentage chance to resist whatever effect is happening here. So, a poison, you have 25% chance to resist. This melee resistance actually reduces the chance of being hit by a melee weapon. So, you have, say, a 70% chance to hit me, minus 15 to that, so it's actually going to be a 55% chance. Raising this could be a really big deal. Wordstone is dangerous. Wordstone is very dangerous, and I totally skipped critical hits, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I can't talk anymore. It's been 13 minutes, and I've already lost my voice. This is going to be fantastic. But yeah, critical hit, self-explanatory. Wordstone is dangerous. Picking it up can have horrible adverse effects to your character. This is your chance to not have those horrible adverse things happen to you. All alone, if people gang up on you, you have a chance to go kind of into a defensive shell of please don't hurt me anymore. And basically the only thing you can do at that point is take a defensive stance while you are surrounded by dudes poking you and bashing you in the head. Terror, sometimes things are terrifying. That's your chance to not be scared. Notice that these are pretty relatively high. That's kind of one of the things about Sisters, is they have a really high psychology. Magic, hit by a spell. Ranged, same difference as melee, just for bows, guns, etc. Stun, trap, and we already fear. Like, they're all pretty self-explanatory. Inventory, this is your equipment screen. Equipment up here, these will be headpieces, helmets, pendants, amulets, all sorts of magical goodies up here. Clothing, this armor. You have clothing, light armor, heavy armor, each has different effects that you would, think of when you think of that. So, like, if we look here, this is our little initiative symbol. So, by not wearing armor, we're getting a +10 to that. You got 2 weapon sets down here. Right now, you got your hammer and your shield. If I had another weapon, I could give her a secondary, like a big hammer, in case someone had a lot of armor. You have consumable items that can go here. Skills, you can learn a bunch of skills. Everyone comes with a skill. Her skill is Divine Fervor. Cast a spell, reduce the cost of melee or charge by 1 offense point. So, kind of helps her kick ass and take names. Spells, you see she has a spell, Sigmar's Might. Increases your melee damage and critical hit chance, which is really good. And then customization. So let's make our Armina van Halshauser our own. So let's see what headgear we got. We're gonna model 2. Oh yeah. Oh, we are absolutely taking the spikes. That is badass. And then color. What? Yeah. Dude, that is cool. You are like a battle nun, and I love it. Armor model, there's only one style, so we're going to go through and pick colors. Which, okay, there we go. There's a few colors going on here. And what color do we want to be? Oh, I'm liking the battle nun theme here. Yeah, we're going to go with battle nuns. I like that. Arms, you can actually choose arms individually, which is kind of cool. And we're going to go with probably like the light armor sort of deal here. This one actually I'm gonna go no armor. She has the shield, like it makes sense. And what color was that? Because I imagine like they're all gonna be the same color, so like 8. Yeah, that is cool. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Color 8. Yeah. I don't know why that's green. That's probably gonna bother me. You know she's got a green arm. I like it. Still probably gonna bother me. What type of pants do we want? I'm not sure how I feel about a battle nun wearing knee pads. That's a place I'm not really sure I want to go on YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna go with that color. Go with our badass color 8. Get some boots. A loincloth. Yeah, you got to have the loincloth. And yeah, we're going to give you some armor there. And we're going to make it a sweet-ass battle nun stuff. Oh, belt, man. Man, you guys didn't know this was a dress-up game, did you? And absolutely, yeah, we're going to go, that color. And there we go, I like it. Alright, here we are with Armina van Halshauser. I'm never going to pronounce that correctly or the same way. So yeah, here we are. Now let's buy some new characters. We got 3 choices. One of them is our hero, which the hero is kind of like your leader. She's a special character. In this case, the Sister Superior. Throughout the game, we will unlock other units to buy. So we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a hero. And then henchmen. You see here we have 2 choices, as we can't buy an extra hero unless we unlock that. And we have a sister and a novice. I'm not really seeing that many differences between the 2 of them. I think. See, the novice seems to be a little bit faster with the agility score, and the sisters have better leadership and intelligence. I think we're going to go with sisters here. So let's buy ourselves a couple sisters. I really didn't think those words would ever be leaving my mouth. So here we go. Oh, cool. Achievement. And we're already unlocking all the achievements. So we see here she's got a hammer, cloth, pretty basic stuff. Let's go ahead and I was about to say pimp our model, but with these being nuns, I feel terrible saying that. Let's play Mordheim, the dress-up game, and you're gonna get like some sweet ass elvish headband looking thing, and you're gonna be a redhead. Absolutely. Boom. Done. Love it. Okay, there's that, and you're going to get the Battle Nun color. Boom. Boom. Model. Oh, I like the armor. Did that totally change my color, though? Oh, it did. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. Yeah. Fucking sweet-ass Battle Nuns. Model. Talking about pants here. We're gonna go with that. That seems pretty sweet. And yeah, we need them all in black. Model, we need to get ourselves a loincloth. You know, leather loincloth, leather is in, especially black leather. Oh yeah, this chick's a badass. See, do we want that stuff on the front? Hell yeah, we do. Yeah, here we are. And your name is Thorline Richars. Ricars? Thorline. 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 We're gonna go with Thorline. Alright, Thorline. Next up, we have Grisella. Grisella Huntsloch. We gotta make sure the phlegm's in there for Huntsloch. And we're gonna give you this weird ass nun looking thing. I'm probably being really offensive right now, and I'm sorry. Dude, I kind of the pink, whatever this thing is. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And okay, only one style, but we're gonna totally battle nun it up here. Yeah, battle none it up. All right. Color 8, and I don't know why that's changing, but we're gonna go with it. Pants. Again, I don't feel the knee pads. No. I just can't. What in the hell is that? Why? Every other time it's been like battle nun. Oh boy, now I don't know what color to pick. We're gonna go with this one. Yeah, this one. That was strange. I'm gonna go with, yeah, the big purity seal looking thing, and let's, sweet. I like it. Alright, Grisella. And next we have Ermina. Ermina Dreschner. I cannot do names. This is gonna be awful. Style, we're gonna give you a hood. You're gonna be the hooded warrior. And yeah, it's gonna be the proper attire. I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. You're gonna have these, and got to get our black and white on because we are stylish. We are so stylish. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, the big paper right over the symbol of your order, religion, cult, whatever these people are. We're gonna put a giant paper right over the front of that. And here is Ermina. And then Morina. Ermina and Morina Jaeger. Your last name is an alcohol. You and I are going to get along. Customization. Model. Yeah, you know, we'll give you the ponytail. That's pretty sweet. And oh, totally, we're gonna make you a blonde. Yeah, okay, there we go. Style, yeah. I'm gonna give you that. That, and let's make it all pretty. Pants, yeah, we'll go with those. And hopefully, okay, yeah, the color actually works there. I'm not sure what happened with the whole why that's green. Everything else in number 8's been black the whole way through, and then it's like, hey, I'm green. Alright, let's move on. We'll probably go with this style loincloth. Again, it's, what are you? Where's my black and white? That? Is that it? We're gonna go with that. Alright, Morina. And here we have the Warband. Where's our name? We have a name. We should totally have a name somewhere. Warband. There we are. Sigmar's Furies. There we are. I could not find that for a moment. Alright, so back to camp. One more thing we're going to do before we close out the video is go to our shop. Every week, apparently, yeah, 8 days, basically a week, it's going to refresh with new items in it, and we're going to buy up some stuff. We're going to buy us a helmet, a shield, a second shield, I'm assuming, heavy armor, light armor, a flail. I actually really like, yeah, we're going to get a flail. We're going to, like, flagellate some people. That's a word, right? So I think you're going to get the armor. Oh, okay, we're going to have to customize that. So I really should have customized at the end, but that's okay. So you're going to get the armor. You, of course, are going to get the heavy armor, because you's a badass, and you're going to get that sweet helmet. Oh, we're going to lose our spikes. Oh, well, but at least we have boob plates. Because, you know, in battle, like, the hearts, you know, the lungs, well, the lungs, I guess, would be down here. But, you know, the heart, the lungs, like, leather, perfectly good. But you gotta protect them titties. That's what you gotta do. So that's what we're gonna do, is protect them. Model, okay. Style, the black. Man, I'm really sad we lost our spikes. Those things were badass. And again with the green. No, where's my... Oh, I guess style 1 is the black. Okay, that's battle done. And we're gonna... We got a couple hammers here. We're gonna give you a flail. That just seems super badass. And a shield. And we did buy 2 shields. Excellent. We're gonna give you a shield. And I guess we're gonna give this crazy lady... Let's go back to the shop. And we're gonna buy her a great hammer. And that great hammer is going to go on Morena. Fuck yeah. So that's pretty sweet. But you see the great hammer lowers her initiative, so she's going to be a little bit slower. But yeah, here we are. This video ran a little long. That's probably from me rambling. But these are the Sigmar's Furies. And in the next video, we're actually going to see them in action. I'm really excited to get playing this game. But I wanted to make a second video, so if anyone wanted to see the creation of the Warband, here it is. I'll have it up. Hopefully, I will have the second video up as well. Be the first actual episode, as this will be episode 0 or 0.5. I'll figure something out. But anyway, if you managed to sit through all of this, thank you so much. And make sure to follow along on the series. If you liked it, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.